Since it was announced the cruise ship MV Hondius harbored a deadly strain of Hantavirus and passengers were required to stay on board to quarantine, interest in the virus has shot up like no tomorrow. After all, those passengers have now been allowed to fly home to their respective countries, surely relieved that the ordeal they faced is over. Except it kind of isn't, as the Hantavirus has become a meme that continues to spread online from person to person, account to account, until all become infected with fear and uncertainty. The meme started when some began uploading videos of themselves talking about how they'd rather sink the ship than let those suffering people back on land. They were jokes, but clearly intentionally made in poor taste to elicit outrage clicks. Then, due to the quarantine faced by passengers, the comparisons to 2020 COVID lockdowns came into effect, with many responding to Hantavirus by imagining how another pandemic would feel. The bizarre thing is that at this stage there seems to be a lot of nostalgia for COVID lockdowns, despite everyone agreeing that they absolutely sucked back then, as whilst being inside was fun for a lot of people, missing out on key life milestones was pretty painful too. Or if you're one of the unfortunates who are deemed essential worker, such as nurse, doctor, or grocery store worker, then you too were also totally boned. This nostalgia also comes with the fact that COVID was a period of time that meant many people were spending a lot of time inside using social media, and it absolutely led to the mainstream adoption of TikTok, so some joke that this lockdown they're not going to waste time and actually use Hantavirus to become an influencer. Now that all the passengers have been allowed home and are interspersed within their communities, there are also memes about infected people wanting to travel, just as there was when COVID infections became widespread. Then there's also the people who straight up call it the Hantavirus, so it's clear that it's become a joke in every aspect. That being said, COVID was a meme for a long time too, with many making the point that COVID memes were funny until it came to the respective person's country, so it's entirely possible this might still happen with Hantavirus. In short, the existence of Hantavirus has been turned into a meme, as it has taken on a familiar pathway thanks to the road paved by coronavirus before it, which saw the internet famously using humour to cope with the fear of fatal infection. What meme would you guys like me to give a lesson in next? Let me know in the comments below.
And remember, like and subscribe!